Okay, I am live. So will I understand? Can you see me, hear me? We'll see that. Hi, Jason. Yeah, anybody can, okay. So vision and hear, fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna, oh my God. Try, I'm on StreamYard now. Is everybody still hearing me? Please. I don't know. Okay, go. Let's go. Everybody, good evening, and thank you for being there for the special anniversary live. I got some issues here, and it's a bit weird for me to hear me through my speakers, my headphones, but it's okay. We're gonna make it. Hope everybody is good. We have several things to do. Tastings to celebrate the first anniversary, and also thank my contributors who send me samples and sometimes bottles. Thank you so much, guys. You know who you are. Tonight we're going to try samples. For instance, we're going to try Four Roses, a sample from the 1980s, the early 1980s. I'm very curious. From Chris, and bottled at 43% ABV. Interesting. Then we're gonna move on to a sample from Luna Aaron, which is Russell's Reserve, which I never tried yet. And then I don't know which one will go first. Guillaume, G to the M, in the chat will tell me. I have two samples from Guillaume to try. I have many others, but I will let the most of them for a live I'm preparing with Jason C, the mash and drum, very soon, devoted entirely to bourbons and ryes, to US whiskeys. And again, partly with samples from those guys there. So yeah, I chose to try tonight from Guillaume, the Ambassador 12 years old, from 2018, barrel proof, MGP, 52.85. And then Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. Oh, Guillaume says I have issues with, okay. Well, connection is not very good, and it seems even worse tonight. And I lost the access to some of my data's external disk, which is very annoying. I don't know why. And I lost the connection to the speakers as well. So I hope we will still manage to do something. Hi, Menno Multimission, good to see you there. So yeah, for me, the StreamYard is slower than the YouTube. So I got your comments later on the StreamYard, so I have to switch sometime to see yeah, what's going on. Plus, there will be some giveaways, so I hope I will work it out. But to begin with, this is today the Irish Whiskey Day. And as if one problem wasn't enough, I wanted to do a giveaway of a bottle I recently opened 2 or 3 days ago. But I have an issue with the bottle, so I decided to put off all the air of it and to seal it, to let it breathe more. Of course, camera, you won't see anything. The other one doesn't take the connection. It is a 24 years old indie bottling of Bushmills, a fantastic, I think it's bourbon and rum maybe. bottled in 2014, but at 42.2 ABV. I was offered this bottle for my birthday in 2014, and guess what happened? I let it for later on, in somewhere near. There was only a box to protect it, but I didn't check the cork. I took the picture of it, and the level was here. Guess what happened 2-3 days ago? I said, let's open it maybe for some event I got to do, a live about Irish whiskies as well, another one about German whiskies, so many things going on. What's going on when I see this bottle and I was going to open it? The level also was here in 2014, and it was down to here. Well, let's say I poured 1 dram earlier on. So it was a very delicate whiskey already at 42.2, and very subtle. And I was devastated. 4 centiliters lost only by evaporation. Angel share, unusual, very quick angel share for 5 years. So I decided, I tasted it. It was okay, but not as stunning as when I tried it at the Whisky Live Paris 5 years ago. The finish is still stunning, but for me, it wasn't worth giving away a sample for you guys, at least not yet. So I pulled off the air of it, and I put a parafilm on it and another tape, and I will let it for, let's say, 2-3 months and see what's going on. Fortunately, I opened another bottle. I'm going to try now to celebrate. I don't know if you can see it with this ugly camera. Sorry, guys. So it's a Jameson, 12 years old. Sorry. It's still a blended whiskey, but it's a distiller's selection for La Maison du Whisky for French market only. I think there was around 3,000 or 5,000 bottles, and it's bottled at 43%, and it's called Distiller's Selection, and it's a stunning one, and it's way over the regular 12 years old. That's okay. So this one, which I have here, is going to be part of a giveaway with some simple questions. Don't worry. Later on. Okay, so yeah, the Pixies. I hope not too many people. Hi, Whiskey Jason. Hope you're well. So, like I promised, a wink for you, as I was in a whiskey show. No, in a food and wine show, but I was weirdly German whiskey stand, and I enjoyed everything I tried. So I'm gonna do also with you as we talked. Hopefully, maybe next month. I don't know. We'll see. Special German whiskeys, and this one is very good. It's a Sleers 51, bottled at 51%. Yeah, this is a very interesting distillery that I had the chance to try for the second time. Yeah, and I bought this one, and we'll speak about it later on. But yeah, it was just to say Prosit. So Irish, we're international here. So German from everywhere. Luna is not yet here, so it's also a wink for Luna, who will watch it maybe in the replay. Yeah, good stuff indeed. Yeah, Jason. Okay, so what's going on with this one? Oof. Whoa, 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 whoa. I opened it today, so it might be not at max yet, but this is a very special one. Santé, yeah, Guillaume. Bonne santé à tout le monde s'il y a des Français et francophones d'Europe et d'ailleurs qui nous écoutent. Yeah, very buttery, caramelly, some burnt wood, some Carambar. I think the English word might be Caramac, something like that. Very malty. Some hints of red fruits as well. Some. Oh my God. Yeah, Santé, mais non. Multi-mission is there as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching already, and I think people will probably come as more as it goes. So a beautiful nose for this one, very unusual for a Jameson, unusual. It's more in the single but still territory. It is in fact very concentrated. I think must be half malted and unmalted barley. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I feel. It was a very special one made for the French audience, and La Maison du Whisky sold almost nowhere else. So cheers everyone, and happy Irish Whiskey Day to start with. So yeah, I will put again a link to if I still have, yeah, the for those who want to join. Yep, show. So this is a link for StreamYard for those who want to join me. Like I said, please 2 at a time, but we can wait. We will alternate as much as possible. If there's nobody or only 2-3 people, we'll take them, no problem. So yeah, so I'm having this Jameson, which is very nice on the palate as well, with some white and milk chocolate now. Oh, raisins, tiny red fruit. I thought there was more in there, but maybe it's because I only opened it now. Let's go back to the comments. Oh, hi Frederick, how you doing? Cheers. And as you're coming now, I'm having to start the session having this very rare now Jameson 12 distiller selection for France, 2005 bottling, 43%. So yeah, it's something special to say a hi to Irish Whiskey Day to our Irish fellows there, and then we'll switch to American and other things. Hi Danielle, how you doing? Good to see you there. Hi Chris. We got some issues, so I was obliged to put my headphones, no speakers available. It happens. Okay. Yeah, it's a lovely one. I'm going to try with a few drops of water. And while I let it breathe a bit, I'm going to show you also, I talked about contributions. We did a live with Johnny and New Drum Drinker, so spirits people and New Drum Drinker. I had this beautiful sample of Westland cast strength to guess. It's wonderful. Also, prior to that, I had a Bimber Richard cask second release then from New Drum Drinker. If we're going to peat later on, I might crack on this Bunahaven from Cadenhead, yeah, from Chris, or maybe that, because I have the t-shirt, maybe that Pit Monster cast strength from John Glazer, who knows. But we're gonna do, like I said in the beginning, after this warm-up, Irish warm-up, we're gonna do 4 samples of American whiskeys, samples kind of provided by main contributors here, Luna Aaron and G2DM, aka Guillaume. So, oh, who's Anthony Bourdin, a multi-mission? I don't know. Just tell me. Oh, Weller Antique 107. Yeah, this one, Guillaume, I took it, I put it aside with the two other Wellers. Two are yours, one from Luna, and we're gonna do them in the live with Jason C very soon, which will be a special US Whiskies live. Okay. Yeah, well, guys, I talking one with the other. It's good, but I still don't know who's Anthony Bourdain. Okay, rock and roll. Thank you, Guillaume. The name sounds familiar, but I don't. Oh, chef. Okay, okay, cool. Thanks. So yeah, the red fruit are coming in now. Okay, I didn't know that, Danielle. Interesting. Oh yeah, about chefs. Those who have seen channel use or previous one of the previous video, I had a dinner with chef Amandine Chéniaud, which I was invited by Pernod Ricard with some other press people and stuff, and we had a whole rundown of the core range of Abelard with nice food, and we have also a special limited edition of a 21 years old bourbon only cask that was a premiere for us to taste and to buy if we wish to, but it was too expensive, unfortunately. But yeah, that was a very nice experience, and I'm preparing a report about it. Donapas, yeah, I will do this in a few weeks. We had to confirm it yet. Oh my God! So Guillaume, you said it was a suicide. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, Chris, what did you do over the weekend? Did you have some tastings or tell me? If you want to join, as after this we're going to try your Four Roses, my friend, don't hesitate. It will be cool. Oh, old and rare show. Maybe it's that this is the reason. Okay, so yeah, beautiful caramel notes, beautiful chocolate notes. So several kinds of chocolate. Oh, very nice. Wow, it's coming in now. It's getting more fruity, more of that black currant bud that I like in Irish whiskies. Fantastic. Let me rinse that one. Got several glasses, but not enough room on the table for. Oh, it's okay. So, tell me what you're drumming, those who haven't said that yet. Oh, old and rare show. Okay. Oh, Friday evening you started. Bad boy. Okay, so Chris, do you want to join for your whiskey now? Oh, SMWS, interesting. Oh, I got a message from who? I don't know. That's gonna be soon in the chat. She's on the tram, she says. Okay, we haven't tried her samples yet, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go back to StreamYard. Do we want to join? Chris, did you have the link? The link is there, by the way. I'm gonna take it off to put some comments or from time to time. So I think you have it now, so I'm gonna hide the banner maybe for a while, for a moment, I mean. Okay, comments. Oh, you can't copy? Oh, I send it to you, Chris, on Twitter. Check your Ds. Or I'm going to send you again. Sorry, guys. I hope it works this time. Okay, I'm going to put the banner again. And if not, what can I say? Okay, so yeah, Anthony Bourdain apparently killed himself tonight or recently, and it seems it was someone important. Oh, okay, no problem, Chris. Yeah, sure, good food and fine drinks. Who doesn't want that? Oh, let me do something maybe. So, yeah, the banner is a bit, yeah, so, yes, I have a Campus Book t-shirt. Oh, Whiskey Chaser is here. We're gonna add him to the screen. Hi, my friend.
Hi,
how you doing?
Gates. How are you?
Good. Guten Tag, meine Freund.
Good day, my friend. My French is very terrible, so I won't even
bonsoir.
try. It's 30 years ago. I'm sorry. So, congratulations, 1 year! Yay!
So,
what is?
Oh,
what
thank you. It's very modest. Well, to have so much support and get to know some people. I haven't met anyone except one guy in the chat who was from the US, and he was speaking French fluently. It was amazing. So he visited me last summer, and we did a tasting here. It's called Triple Cap. Hi, Triple Cap. Other than that, we're planning to meet some people, but I had so many things to do and so many health issues as well that are not finished to take care of, that I couldn't get to Glasgow or Texas or to gather with all the guys, the Aquavite
I know.
gang, let's say. Or and also, I'm jealous of you guys in Germany. Yeah, I'm jealous of you guys because I believe, like I said to Luna Aaron, who's going to join us soon in the chat, the pillar of every whiskey channel, right?
She is. She is
she
a
was
super fan.
Go, yeah, she's going to go to Whiskey Fair Limburg. You're going to go too, Jason?
Nope, I planned incorrectly. I'll be with my mom and with my sister in Italy. So I've been there the last 2 years, but this year I will not be there.
Yeah, that's it. Never been there, but for me, I consider of what I see from their websites and the feedback I have from many people many years ago from bloggers, not only YouTubers, but bloggers such as Patrick Schultes from Switzerland, Whiskey News. You know this blog? Very interesting blog.
Yes, I think I've heard
he covers the Whiskey Fair almost every year.
Okay.
He covers this show everywhere. And when I see the pictures, the stands, especially the offer in indie bottling, we don't have that here in France as much. And also, I love what I discovered in Belgium a few years ago. It's the Dutch Connection stand, and this kind of stand that are allow people in exchange to a few dollars or euros or anything to try buy the dram. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's only 5 or 10 euros, and you get to try exceptional stuff from yesteryear. Of course, for the high-end stuff, it will be more expensive, but it's a unique occasion to discover many things that you cannot now buy the bottles of. All right, Yeah, I know it freezes. I'm sorry. I got connection issues and other issues today. We're trying to do our best with our modest technical means. So, Jason, like I said, I thought of you and of Luna this weekend as I tried this wonderful Sleers. How do you spell Sleers in German?
Sleers, yes. Sleers was very good. I only have the standard edition. I don't have any special ones at the moment. This is the standard 3-year-old, but you have the better one, yeah.
Oh, it's nice. Well, I had a bargain because it was a special event in a food and wine show, and usually there isn't any whiskey in there. And for the first time, there was a German stand held by a Frank and German half guy, and they had a promotion on especially for the show, and they did also bloggers promotion. So I get off with 3 bottles, in fact. The rum cask and the I'll pay it in 2 times check and stuff. The rum cask and what was the other? Oloroso Fasts, which means
yes,
cask.
Exactly.
Which is weird because it's in German written all over the label and beautifully engraved. It's a beautiful bottle. I don't know.
Yeah.
With my bad camera, I have a better camera for recording, but it's so beautiful. Oh, it's freezes again. Sorry.
Now we can see.
There's engravings. There also some transition in the glass. You see there how it's made. It's a wonderful piece of glass to start with. Also, I like the fact it's non-chill filtered, non-colored. Yeah, Bavarian juice, says Daniel. Exactly.
I know. Great job, Daniel.
So let's just quickly tell people I'm happy you agreed, Jason, to later on, don't know yet when, to do a live with you and maybe some other guys, maybe some stuff from distilleries, we'll see, about only German whiskies. So I'm excited about that. I had samples from Lunaran of signature from St. Killian's 1, 2, and 3, something like that. So I think
I might send you 4. Who knows?
To do this rundown. Oh, cool. So but for now we're going American. So you said something I was surprised in your videos. You're from American and German origin. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, I'm an American, but I've lived the last 32 years here in Germany. So I was born and raised in the States, in Pennsylvania and Virginia, but I came as an 18-year-old over here to Germany as an exchange student, met my first wife and stayed.
Oh, that's why you speak so well German.
Yeah, exactly. That helps. Girls, yes.
Okay, 51 ABV. Yeah, 51 ABV. That's right, guys. There we have now also Chris.
Hey,
Hi,
Chris.
Let's join to the chat.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Got you just at the right time for your sample, man.
Yay.
So,
what is it? 4 Roses?
Yeah, you know the one I won in one of your lives. I don't know
Which
what
one?
The question was. It's the early 6 years old, early 80s, something like that.
Yeah, 80s or 90s, I think.
Yeah, you said 80s.
It's a bit grey. There's no real date on it, but.
And also, it says 43% ABV, which is amazing.
Yep.
Did you try that with Jason already? No.
I've had some older 4 Roses before and some older Wild Turkey. I'm not sure if I had exactly that bottle or not.
Chris Allert, says Daniel. Okay, let's pour this.
I can't see any chat now.
If you have something...
Go from private chat over to live chat comments. You can see it then. I don't know your phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. But I can't see me.
You still got some, Chris?
Yeah, I've got about half a bottle of that. Yeah.
To do it maybe with me, I don't know.
I would, but look, I've got lots left in this glass. So.
Oh. So this is the same?
So I'll just pull out the normal 4 roses.
Good, very good, very good. Very good.
Sorry, I've got a Klein 14, so.
Yummy.
Wax alert, then. Did you hear the amazing story Charles McLean told us in the Roy Aquavite show about the wax?
Gunk.
The gunk, yes. yeah, I did. That's actually the one bit I've actually seen. I haven't watched any of the rest of the stream yet.
Also, do you know? I don't know if Guillaume, who is an American whiskey collector, mainly G to the M, knows this 4 Roses, but maybe he can tell us more about it as well. Okay, guys, cheers for 4 Roses. And as the 4 Roses was made for love, with the roses for a woman, let's say, for all the women out there, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Oh, Chris, you talked about wax, but I have some solvent/wax note in there on the nose.
Cool.
Guillaume says, I'm not into dusties. I don't know what that means.
Old bottles.
Old bottles. Yeah.
The old days. So.
They can be very interesting. I have some Scottish ones. I'm going to do some very old versus new someday, especially blended whiskies. I'm crazy about old blended whiskies. Yeah, so it says nothing. No, I cannot say nothing to do, but it is different from the 2020. I have it home, by the way, 4 Roses. More solventy, waxy, something less commercial for me on the nose. I would never guess it's a 4 Roses
nice?
On the nose. No, I like it, but I would never guess it's a 4 Roses on the nose.
Yeah, I think it was a bit weird. I mean, I only picked it up for cheap as well. I think it was like £30 on auction. So I mean, yeah, it was a no-brainer.
Interesting. Guillaume joins us with much more high-end stuff. 4 Roses small batch, 2019.
That was an awesome bottle, by the way. I love that. My bottle was gone like that with my bottle share.
I haven't tried it, but Guillaume gently proposed me to send me a sample, so I'm happy about that. Thank you again.
My bourbon of the year, 2019, and I tasted a couple dozen, so yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's some green elements as well on the nose now. It might put off some people who like the full-on vanilla and bacon spicy stuff. But it's more complex and maybe more European than US now. I don't know.
Because it's age statement as well, so it's 6 years old.
Maybe
states on the bottle as well. So.
Maybe all bottle effect. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cheers now. Wow, that's good. It has something that's more close to the one that Jason tries now than the regular one. I don't know if it's the ABV only. I think yours, Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 50%?
50%, exactly.
This one, if I had to say it blind, I will say 46, not 43. Amazing. Very powerful, yet balanced. There's this solventy, green elements. I'm going to say mushroom, but you're going to laugh. Not mushroom.
I've had some whiskeys with mushrooms before, yeah.
So green elements and, the forest after the rain, stuff like that.
So you said this is from the 1990s, Chris, right?
It's possibly 80s, possibly 90s.
So before our master distiller, Gin Rutledge, back then became master distiller. So it was back in the time when Seagram's own that before the Japanese do now.
Interesting. Oh, we got two massive people, if I may say,
Luna.
fans in the chat. Luna's there. Cheers, Luna. Cheers, Jimmy Jazz as well. Very happy to see you there. And yeah, this is crowdy already. And we're trying Four Roses from the 80s or 90s now that Chris provided me the sample, while Jason tries the single barrel at 50%. Is it a recent one, my friend?
Yes. I go through a bottle about 2 or 3 bottles a year. I do a lot of bottle shares with this. A lot of people want to try it. I don't drink that much. I fill up little sample bottles and send them off in the mail, which is illegal here in Germany.
Sure, Jason.
Still.
Okay,
actually, it is.
I have to correct Menno. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna try this. I bought recently, Luna. I talked to you about that anyway. But we're gonna do a special live with Jason about all this German stuff. So thank you for
Slayers.
What?
What was that? Slayers or Slayers or Slides or?
I leave that to Jason.
No, you said it correctly the first time. Go for it. I'll correct you.
Slears.
Very good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slears. Okay.
It's can we say no? It's not family owned. I think the brand ambassador told me about 15 or 20 shareholders, but for the moment they let the family run the distillery, so they doesn't seem to have been annoyed in any way to produce more commercial stuff. So it's good. 46%. Some are 43. Non-chill filtered, non-colored.
It's a limited, actually, what it is. So I'm sure there's some shareholders in that limited Sleers. It's named after the sea close by, which is called the Sleer. That's why they take their name from the sea,
thank you.
Which the distillery is situated very close to.
I think I tried the PX and the PX strength at Frankfurt.
Oh.
Or Inter Whisky, if I remember correctly. That was a hazy weekend. So.
When were you there? 2018 or 19?
Last year, yeah. With
2019. I wasn't there. Okay, I was in Dublin on that weekend at the Whisky Live.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, the year before I was there. Okay, good.
Well, in that French show, guys, there were 9 expressions, so I was very happy to try them. I tried even the 12 years old, but there were no cask strength. But I asked the ambassador for new make to see what's going on. I like to try the new make to see But the oak, I like their oak policy, cask management, as they say. The finishes are not overpowering the distillate, which is a problem for me when many distilleries that does finishes, you never know what was the distillate before, right?
Mm.
Oh, Slayer. Daniel says Slayer, yeah. Not Slayer, but Slears. Oh, Slayer doesn't have their whiskey bottle yet. We have Motorhead, Metallica. We had even Rammstein, I think. Scorpions. I love Scorpions. I'm an old fan. Do you know if Rammstein has its bottle or?
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
They will sell as hell. They're so popular.
I think Rammstein has a rum.
I was going to say the same thing. All right.
And Metallica, of course. Metallica! They have the blackened. But I'm not very crazy about the
rum, exactly, yes.
Oh. Oh. You got some rosewood now, Chris.
Yeah.
Rosewood at the limit to be sandalwood. And those fruits, different kinds of fruits I cannot define. And a beautiful oak. This is a wonderful version. You did well. 30 pounds for this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well done, Chris. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm glad it's good.
It is, and I still have this to assess it more, with all my writing
Well,
and stuff.
you know me, my palate's, still learning, so it's very difficult to distinguish between good and bad still. But...
Well, we got questions in the chat from Luna. What should she start with? Cranston, I don't know what is Cranston.
Maybe Deanston.
Oh, Deanston, okay. Deanston, Kleinlich, depends which Kleinlich, and dissertation, I advised her. Yeah, dissertation is great. Maybe not to start with.
Well, I've got Kleinlich, Luna, so I think you should join me.
Yeah, why not? Bob Dylan, yeah, he has his whiskey as well. Okay, Adrador Caledonia, yeah. Oh my God, what was the name of the guy? Oh, you have the name.
You want to see his face there?
Yeah, fantastic. It's Robin Lang.
Very good, very good.
Robin Lang.
Exactly, yeah.
Could be a question for winning some samples, but
yeah.
After we tried a couple of whiskeys, I'm going to do the first giveaway with simple question for the chat, to the people in the chat.
Dougie McLean, yeah?
Oh, Dougie McLean. Another McLean.
Yeah.
I'm always corrected by English people. Don't say McLean, say McLean. Okay, okay. It's confusing. Kleinish all the way, yes. Got some good Kleinish you're probably going to try when you're going to visit me. Just telling you. Okay, we're going to move on because I don't know how much this... Oh, 41 minutes already. We're going to be...
So that I can join you as well with a nice little bottle here, right?
Well, I wanted to try this. I don't know if you heard of this one. It's Woodford's Reserve Straight Malt. I had the chance Whiskey Live Paris last year.
I have the double oak.
Double oak, I got
Very
it too,
good.
but with the previous one. Yeah, I love it. This one is a bit special because it's straight malt. 51% malted barley.
You mean this one?
And
the red one.
The rye.
That's the straight malt. That's the 100% barley. Or 51% barley, I'm sorry.
It's not the same label.
No, because you don't have the malt. You have a bourbon.
I know it's the malt.
Nope, it's not. What color do you have? The blue one?
Yeah, it says straight malt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have the straight wheat. I made the mistake here. I have the 51% wheat. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
interesting.
Unbelievable.
Too many Woodfords. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pour me this one.
Yeah, go for it.
And then I'm going to go to the bourbon samples again. So this is not a bourbon, but this is 51% malted barley, and the rest divided into corn and a bit of rye, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But this is amazing because it's not too far from a bourbon, but it has this malty touch I found very interesting. And I was happy to have Chris Morris, the master distiller, with me at the stand to talk to. Sensitive question. I asked him why he did that and compared to the previous one in the Masters collection, because I hated really it was last year, so a bit before, single malt they tried in the beautiful tall bottles, very expensive.
Yes,
and for me, it was
collections.
Yeah, it was a total failure. Their single.
Which
malt.
one do you remember? Every year there's a new one, or there's even two every year sometimes at the moment.
2 or 3 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Not more, and it was kind of Gentian Verbena, something very weird. I thought it was a failure, and he recognized it. He said, "Yeah, I am not very happy about it." So I said, "This one is much better." Oh, what's going on? Oh my God, freezing screen. Sorry, guys. Also, someone says that Jason has fumbles. I don't know the word fumbles.
Fumbles is just to be very clumsy.
Okay.
You don't know American football, and shame on you. That's what you do with a football when you drop it on the ground, you fumble.
Okay. So you are spoiled for choice. He means.
I have about 250 bottles open at the moment. Yeah, I would say I'm spoiled.
I might be in the same position. I don't want to tell.
I got about 10.
Good job, Chris. That's exactly it. I like. Really, that's actually for a normal person perfect.
I started with 20 years ago. Yeah, I agree with Donner Pass. There's some weird things, but when they're good, they're good.
But the master collections, very few have been good, to be honest. The best one has been the batch strength, which was just the normal at cast strength, which was perfect. Yeah.
This one is great. I love it. Not very expensive, 50 euros.
Mm-hmm.
You have the best of the solventy oaky notes from the bourbons, and you have the best. Let me remove that. Sorry, because I think now everybody knows. So we got the names for those who possibly don't know you yet. Yeah, so nice elements combining the two qualities, the bourbons and the malts. Might sound weird to a genuine Scotch-only drinker, I agree, but I like it. This has also green elements, so it makes a good transition from the Chris samples to maybe the others we're going to try. I haven't tried her. So yeah, to summarize for those arriving now, we're going to try a sample from Luna after that. So it's a tribute to my contributors tonight, which is a Russell Reserve. And then 2 samples from Guillaume, who sent me a lot. Also, Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. Things I haven't here at all in France. And the Ambassador 12 years old barrel proof, which is a 2018 bottling, and it says MGP between parentheses. But we know MGP can be good, right?
Indiana, wonderful stuff.
Yeah. Midwest Grain Products, I think it's the name. So who else is there? Let me check on YouTube, which goes faster. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so are you going to dram that Woodford or just showing it and you have something else, Jason?
I have it in the glass at the moment, the Woodford.
Oh, fantastic. Yep. Cheers. Chris, doing a break, having a break or something in your glass?
Mine's empty, but I'm on mobile, so I can actually move. Here we go. It's a weird tour around my house with lighting issues and stuff.
Very good, Greg. You're correct. It was the Midwest Grain Products of Indiana, MGP. Midwest Grain Products. Good job.
It's so big company.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What shall I pick? Here we go.
I'm gonna do the Russell Reserve, unless Guillaume tells me I should do the Ambassador or the Old Forester first.
Oh, I saw Cadenheads back there, right?
12-year-old.
The 12-year-old blend.
12-year-old. Nice. And 20-year-old.
Oh, impressive.
And I have the samples, so thank you, Chris, again.
Greg's got samples all these. And then there's
the Buna.
12-year-old Altmore.
Oh.
And RLC, this is a fantastic rum. if anybody, I mean, I know this is Whiskey Guide, but
haven't tried it.
Really, really good. And then this one.
Oh, I just reviewed that. That was very, very nice.
Everybody's getting crazy with the Kilkerran. I have no recent Kilkerran, only the 12. Old Forester.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, so Guillaume.
It's easier to take the lid off with one hand.
Come on, it's Brown Foreman. You can do it.
Guillaume says I should try maybe the Ambassador first before the Russell's Reserve, right? Because the ABV is lower, but I don't know. It's a question of style. It's not a question always of ABV. Okay, let's follow then his advice and start by the Guillaume sample, then Luna, and then maybe another Guillaume. And after this one, I'm going to do the first giveaway. So stay tuned, people.
Chris, it got dark.
No, sorry. I've just done the light.
Yeah. Somebody says in the chat, Blair Witchy, Chris. Blair Witchy, Chris.
Ooh. Show us some nose hair. Yeah, go for it.
That's well trimmed, thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, cheers, guys. I'm going now to the Ambassador. I have no information about it except high rye mash bill. Okay, thank you, Guillaume. So it's first time I'm trying this. I won't take notes. I have enough to take notes later on. Thank you again, Guillaume. Cheers, everyone. So you know this already, Jason, you said.
Ambassador? No, I've never actually had that before. That's totally new for me. Tell me more. Tell us more, please.
So he says cast strength. Oh, it's rich, almost sugary, caramelly. Oh, the rye is there. Oh my God, I love the rye. It was my big crush last year, Jason, the rye.
I love rye. Mm-hmm.
And I'm now a Don Livermore's fan. Lot 40.
Ah, very good, very good.
Wise dissertation, one of my favorite right now. And what else? A lot of Wellers, my God. Wellers were the Weller 12. That Guillaume sent me a sample of it. It was 45 euros last year.
Okay, yeah.
La Maison de Whisky is doing sorry to say it.
You mean this
really,
bottle?
No. They're doing a really tricky thing. Do you know, Jason, what price they ask for? Because they know it's speculative. Do you know this year
they
La
usually
Maison
go
de
for
Whisky?
100 euros plus. So what are they asking?
No. Go higher. Guess what price they're asking for Weller 12, which is 30 pounds in dollars in the US a few years ago.
If you can get it, it's allocated.
Yeah.
It's
282.
Listen, 990 euros. Sorry,
crazy.
It's a scandal. It's
you could get a flight over to the US, buy a bottle, and get
probably
back for less than that money.
Maybe. Yes,
probably.
actually.
No, you could.
I flew for 580 euros last time.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah, like Guillaume say, crazy. Be prepared. Boom. Oh, it's insane, frankly. But I love it. It's the one we're gonna try it with Jason C very soon. The mash and drum. But I had the Weller 12, the samples from those guys on the chat. The 107 for France, full proof, and the selected reserve that Luna
Eric
provided.
Wade is in the house. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Good evening,
Hi,
Eric.
Rye bread with dill. Yeah, good idea. Recipes, food recipes. Cheers, Eric. We're talking about American whiskey, by the way. And the prices of the Wellers here are crazy.
You can buy them for like 100 euros is what they usually go for at the moment. Yeah.
The Wellers? Oh, fantastic.
Yep. Weller 12, 100 euros is about basic. Good. Or 75 pounds is the normal, 80 pounds is the normal price.
So for the people joining us now, Eric, we're trying a sample provided by Guillaume, the G2DM, and it's the Ambassador 12 years old, 2018 barrel proof, 52.85. Oh, rye bread Dutch cheese. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got a very generous proposal here. Thank you so much, Guillaume. Oh my God. Oh yeah, rye bread, of course.
Oh, look, Whiskey Novice is in the house as well. Good to see you, Jim.
Hi, my friend. Good to see you,
Hi, Jim. How
and
you
we're
doing?
gonna be live soon as well with him, talking about Irish whiskies.
He now has a Patreon page. Please become a Patreon of Whiskey Novice.
Just for Whiskey Novice, I had earlier on this, my friend, and I will send you a sample. It's Distiller's Selection, 12 years old Jameson for France only, 2005 bottling. It's gone now. One of the best Jameson ever for me. Very nice. Now I have some wax. We talked about
Bio
wax earlier.
Drams is also there. Great to see you.
Oh, hi, Bayou Drams.
Is that our wonderful lady down there? And what was her name?
You mean Scotch in the Bayou?
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's
It's another one. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, Texas rye, good, but we cannot have them here, Eric. That's a big deal with the Texas whiskeys.
Balcony just got distribution in Germany.
Oh, interesting.
So I can get there 5.
That's an interesting tip.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's getting waxy. The rye is spicy, but not so much. I almost don't get the 52% ABV. Doesn't need water. I will still try a few drops, though. But really drinkable stuff. Very good stuff. Thank you, Guillaume. Yeah.
Biodram just wrote, "No, Whiskey Jason, I'm not as pretty as Leanne." I like that. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Oh, there's some pretty bloggers out there, but I don't want to offend anyone.
Well,
I noticed one.
Thank you, Greg, but I'm a bit embarrassed by that.
Wow.
I noticed one which is in couple.
Making me blush.
It seems, yeah, it was Eric. No, not Eric, but Matt. In his broadcast with New Drum Drinker with Nikki, talked about the fact there were not many YouTubers. There were women only. It seems they were all in couple. Maybe they didn't want to get bad stuff. I don't know. It's not easy anyway, but. It would be good if there were YouTubers, there were only women by themselves. I mean, it could be cool.
We have a few in German, about a handful, so yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's not many around, is there? The only one I
very good.
Sort of remember is Whiskey Bitch, but
yeah, she's gone. She retired.
So yeah, thank you, Guillaume. This one is very good. Some waxy notes, oaky, but not too much. Spicy, but not too much. Very nice rye notes. Very balanced dram. MGP is good. It's MGP. Fantastic. Okay. So now I propose.
Yeah, Eric's.
What's going on?
Yes, yeah. Very much so, Eric. You're right. 96.5% male statistics with my channel, yeah.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to do now a question for a giveaway. But once again, I cannot ship in the US. I can ship in Canada. I can ship in Europe. We cannot ship in Australia either. So if you win, you have to go with someone you're in good confidence to provide you the samples and not keep for himself. Okay, so what I propose, I'm gonna. Oh, what's that noise?
Sorry, I just pushed my bottle over. My mistake.
I'm gonna propose you guys 2 sets of sample. First one I'm going to try now. It's this that I customized earlier on. It's my first infinity bottle because I usually do blends, which I know the proportions and stuff. And I'm now almost at number 70, number 69, number 70. So for 14 years now, I'm blending home. And I had some presented in one in a restaurant, and it worked very well. It was not for sale, I have to precise that. It was offered as a surprise to the customer inside a whiskey menu at La Zigotech, a big restaurant here that does a pairing with food with 200 whiskeys on the menu. Just saying. And I also had one estimated by John Glazer, many ones by John, my main supporter, and by Fred Lang, and assessed by the Richard Pattison as well. And anyway, I'm not saying there. So I didn't know the proportions, but I worked it for, let's say, 6 months until I got happy with it. And I stopped it now a few days ago, and I said, okay, I like it. So there's Springbanks in there. There's a lot of things. The Highland Parks. There's old stuff. There's 32-year-old single grain in there. There's a lot of things. So I will propose a dram of this, along with a dram of this store pick French exclusive Aran, 11 years old cask strength Aran. Matured in a French sweet wine called Pinot de Charente. I don't know if you know that, guys. It's
sounds
just
like
France.
Wine.
Yeah. Sounds like a good French wine, doesn't it?
It is. It's an very pleasant aperitif. And third one is the one I opened this today. Very rare Jameson, 12 years old. Blended whiskey at 43%, only for France, and it's a 2005 bottling, mind you. So this is a first set of samples I am proposing to the people. And last time I did this, I had questions that people found very hard. So I'm going to go easier, but you have to watch my videos. Otherwise...
Some yes, all no.
And I will show you something that will be part of the second set. This is a blend I like a lot, and I reviewed recently the Grand Old Park 12 years old, because it was also my father's favorite, he's now gone, but it's a memory, it's a tribute to him. And the first one probably I've tried in my life. So I did a video about it, and I explained the background of it and where I got from all these informations. So to help you a bit, for the whiskey nerds out there, I used this book, which is a fantastic one. And no, not showing you this, but this. This is a beautiful book from 1993, and it says a lot of things about the history of blended whiskies and the history of single malts before they were in the big companies and stuff. Very interesting. And I had that for around €1 because it was second-hand book.
Welsh is on. Hey, hi, Welsh Turtle.
Hi, mate. How you doing? So my question is, who wrote this book, and who am I quoting in my video? It's a famous whiskey writer. If you don't know many, it will be an easy question for you, especially if you saw, and it's a big tip, some recent videos of some fellow friends, YouTubers. Just saying.
So it's not the singer called from Thriller.
Wait. You guys are gonna go, but I'd like to hear. Okay, fantastic. For me, let's check on. Is the first? Okay, you got it. Multi-mission first set. Congrats, Menno.
Well done, Menno.
Where are you located, Menno? That's the only question now.
Belgium.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so no big deal to. So, Meno, please, after the live, please contact me on my personal website address. I will add under the. So yeah, it's basically gs@gregswhiskeyguy.com, something like that. I will write it down later on. Congrats! So multi-mission, well done. Fantastic. So yeah, it's easy because Roy Aquaviti had him last week. So it was a very, very nice, a very special VPub. And yeah, I got 4 books from Charles MacLean. I have big books. I have collective books. He supervised a very interesting Whiskey of the World book. And this one, yes, it's the Pocket Whiskey book. And it's from 1993, edited in Mitchell Beasley publisher, the Pocket Whiskey book. So it was a bit damaged. So €1.50 for this. But very interesting stuff.
Greg, I'm going to wish you a very, very happy another year with YouTube. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to fill up some samples and get some people happy that finally get their samples out. And I'll be watching, I'll be chatting, but I will have to be going over to my desk and do some work there.
No problem.
So all the best. Congratulations. I'm so happy you're part of the YouTube community, and I hope to hear a lot more and see a lot more from you. All the best.
And we'll work together for the German live soon. Thank you so much.
And Chris, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you later, Jason.
Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy for Meno, and he's I think he's not far, so je suis content pour toi. He speaks French a bit. What's going on in the chat? Spanish dinner time. Oh, yeah, Spanish and Greek do eat at 10 o'clock in the night. I cannot do that. Bon appetit, then. Oh, Donner Pass is going to visit Waterfall Distillery soon. Oh, lucky him. Oh, thank you, Jim. We're going to be in touch soon. You know that, I know. Thank you so much for your support. And bon appetit as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to another sample. And I think this time we're going to go for Luna Aaron's sample. Thank you, Luna, again. Russell's Reserve, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 110 proof. You heard of this one, Chris?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You heard of
what
this?
Was this, sorry?
No problem. No, I'm going to try the Russell Reserve from Luna.
Ah, yeah.
Russell Reserve Straight Bourbon, and then I'm going to try the Old Forester 1920 that Guillaume provided me. So Russell's Reserve is from Luna, and the other is from Guillaume.
I really like this.
Okay, thanks, Guillaume. I know it's late.
Yeah, the stuff from Wild Turkey, so really, really good. I like all that stuff.
Yeah. I got a sample of a Wild Turkey 12. I don't remember if it's Luna or Guillaume, but I will try it as well. Luna says multitasking. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Thanks, Luna.
Someone has to help me fix that.
I'm not a woman.
You sure? So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna change the glass maybe. I'm gonna go now for Russell's Reserve from Luna Ara. Oh, okay. So this one is from Luna, the Russell's Reserve. Oh, sorry. Oh, I did mistake. Maybe I had to put the some spots because I had so many different things now. Anyway, you guys are fantastic, both of you. So, oh, it's more than 1 hour now. So, guys, I'm having this Russell Reserve 110 proof. First time. No idea what it's like. Bourbon.
I think Luna sent me the rye. Did Luna send me the rye? Or was it the normal? I think it was the rye.
I know you have some. We have some in common. I know, Chris, we have some samples in common she sent us.
I think I've still got one of Luna's samples left up there.
I don't like usually to taste with my headphones because get something is out. Oh, amazing. There's some unusual oak influence here. Almost sour. I haven't tried something like that yet. Oh, interesting. Biodrums, an infinity bottle of barrel proof. That sounds like what they did in the US. Whiskey Dick and other guys and Jason C. They did a special almost only barrel proof infinity bottle, and it seems, I don't remember the name, it was a joke. It seems it was very good. Yeah, Dusty, you're right.
Yes, Luna, I'm bringing a suitcase this time, which will be checked, to answer your question.
Wow. Amazing. I again got that kind of waxy again. I don't know. I'm influenced by the name, the word wax now tonight. Waxy rye and maybe some violet, some heady flowers as well. It's very
cool,
unusual, but very nice profile. And some warming spices on the palate right to the end. Yeah, Big Ol' Rare. There you go. Donna Pass. Big Ol' Rare. They called it the Infinity Bottle cask strength.
Big Ol' Rare. Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
But Wild Turkey is high rye, isn't it?
I'm jealous. I cannot tell you because long time I haven't tried a Wild Turkey, honestly.
Yeah, just memory serves me that it's quite a high rye. I mean, I say high rye, but
again, if somebody wants to join in, I'm gonna put back the banner of the link here. There you go. Yeah, some heady flowers, some a bit dusty. Guillaume is right. Dusty oak, but pleasant, not that kind of very aggressive and. It's another very good whiskey from the US. Oh my God, I have to say. So yeah, Russell's Reserve Bourbon, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 110 proof. Very good. Oh, freezing issues. Let me see. Oh, the image is worse. I have to say the image is worse on YouTube than in StreamYard. Don't know why.
You do freeze. So
yeah,
on
Luna
my
asked what Chris is drumming.
I've got not a lot left of the standard Old Forester.
I'm gonna go for the 1920 after that.
But this one comes in at under £20 for a bottle. So it's on. I'm sort of leaning more towards it more than Buffalo Trace, and as you know me, I'm a big Buffalo Trace fan. As a bourbon and a price. Yeah. But yeah, really, it's a really good for that. I mean, for less than £20, I mean, it's bargain, absolute bargain.
They're more expensive in France, Chris. You know that.
Yeah.
Even the entry level ones.
Well, I don't know what
Chris.
I don't know what it is on Amazon because I got this on Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, Blanton's on our shops here. The 40% one for supermarket is around 30 to 40 euros, which is too much. While one of my favorite, the gold edition, has reached 80 euros here or more, which is crazy. And I got this straight from the barrel in a bargain mistake operation from my supermarket. They mistake with another expression. It was 40 euros, well, it's almost 100 now. But I bought only one, and I had friends who bought several ones, and it's very good. Oh, very nice nose after drinking. Oh, you got ghosts on board, Chris?
I just got handache.
Oh, sorry. Where's Andrew? I sent him an invite. I don't know if it's there.
I don't know where he is actually. He's not been around for a while, has he? A couple of days? A few days?
Baking pizza with pineapple, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. I love pineapple on pizza. Oh, we do.
Well, I might have only once. Not crazy about that, but Blair Witch again.
Blair Witch again.
I'm gonna try something and to put off maybe Twitter to see if I got more. If I got a better connection if I'm off of Twitter. Just a second, guys, sorry.
If you've got your stream going on YouTube, if you pause that rather than StreamYard, it should be better. Like the preview. Normally a preview, isn't there?
Yeah, but then if I have to check for I'll try to do what you say, Chris, and we'll see how it works.
The chat will continue on. The chat won't be affected by the preview.
Okay, I only have now the StreamYard. Is it better now? Okay, so maybe all the power used by YouTube that's causing the trouble. I don't know.
We think you got a stream going one way, then back the other way, and then back again. It's you got a lot of data going across.
And then it's only this one. There's nothing else. So normally,
and I mean, you can pop out the chat as well in YouTube as well. So.
Well, I only have the chat from this, so I hope it's okay.
Yeah. Daniel's off. See you later, Daniel.
Cheers, Daniel. Thanks for being there. Thanks for your support. Okay, I'm gonna go now for Old Forester. Oh, you have a nice tip from Whiskey Jason for you, and maybe for me, for the Blantons. I guess he's speaking about the Blanton. The bargain. Well, if it's the gold edition 64, it's a very good price, I think. Well, at least compared to France. Yeah, a good question for Chris from Luna. Can you switch to your Old Forester now? You have it? Oh, good.
That's what I got.
Okay, cool.
It's in there now.
So, cheers, Chris, and cheers, everyone in the chat. I have the
Cheers, everyone.
The Old Forester 90/20 Prohibition style. And I don't have my notes here, but I think it's around 57 ABV. It's a very high ABV. Oh, Elia Craig barrel proof 64 euros. It's a bargain. You know how much it is in France? 99 euros.
That is a bargain.
Yeah. So it's like powerful.
80 pounds here, I think. ECBP.
Yeah, 80 pounds. It's almost the same as 99. Yeah. Euros. Oh, yeah, we need to win the lottery to do a raid on Germany and took all the whiskeys. Okay, so yeah, Guillaume says the older batch are better. Interesting. Oh, so yeah, quite some rye again in there in this Old Forester 1920. And a weird sensation to nose and taste with the headphones. I hate that. But tonight I don't have the choice. The speakers are out of order.
Smell with your ears.
Yeah.
Or hear with your ears.
Like how it's developing, all the rye develops. It's so nice. It's 57%. How much is yours, Chris? ABV?
43.
Okay. Did you have others?
Yeah. It's actually my second bottle. No,
I mean try others.
Oh no, I haven't tried any others other than this standard bottle, cheapest bottle. I was listening to a live with Johnny from Spirits People, and he had Bourbon Paddy on. Yeah.
He's the man for US whiskeys as well as Guillaume.
He went on about Old Forester, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And weirdly, at Christmas, I don't know whether they were marketing or anything like that, but they just it was just cheap on Amazon. So I just took the bit the billet and bought a bottle. So but yeah, really good. Yeah, definitely on par with Buffalo Trace as a budget bourbon here in the UK.
Yeah, Luna speaks about the Jack Daniel's rye, which is very easy drinking and very good in what was the cocktail they made me? They made me a Boulevardier when they did the presentation. And it was very nice. Oh, Dutch Border, you said it. Great shops. Van Zwielen and every this kind of things. Van Zwielen. Ooh. High rye. Why try rye? Because it's good.
Why try rye?
My friend, cheers. I like that one. There was such a good marketing, by the way. Motto, why try rye with those 3 Y? They should ask you for a copyright and you're going to sell licenses. Why try rye?
I don't think
it's a
they will.
Fantastic advert. No, I'm kidding, but it's a fantastic... there you go, Dranko Do Jeans. I don't know how to pronounce that. One of the most interesting shops, but they don't sell in France anymore. So one of the best prices you can have Netherlands, drank grower Dojin. And I don't know how to spell that. Oh, this is very good. Thank you again, guys. Luna and Guillaume, you're the best. With you, I discover a bunch of American and for Luna, German whiskies as well. And very interesting. So yeah, I added a few drops on this one. I guess is the regular one you have, Chris, does it have those rye notes ahead or just mixed with the bourbon notes, the corn notes, and does it stand out as a rye or at 43?
Yeah, I think it does. I think did I do a video?
Oh, I don't remember. Maybe.
I remember doing something on because Buffalo Trace is quite very low rye, isn't it? Maybe 2-3%, something like that. Less than 5%, I believe. Whereas, yeah, the Old Forester is slightly higher, not as high as Wild Turkey, but it is a 10% rye, I think. You know, about 51% corn,
Okay.
but and the rest
No,
barley. But
what I meant is the rye preeminent in this one, or is just one element between others? Because in this cask strength one, it really stands out, the rye. That's why I asked.
yeah, there is a spicy rye element to it. It's not very prominent because it's quite a big vanilla-y hit, but there is that rye spice there, definitely.
There is still the vanilla here, but the rye is so potent that it's showing his muscles, and 57% ABV as well helps.
To answer Luna's question, Buffalo Trace has 4 mash bills, if I remember correctly. Number 1 is in Benchmark, Buffalo Trace, and Eagle Rare, which is quite a low rye. I think Mash Bill 2 is a higher rye, which is used in, I want to say, Blanton's, possibly. And
then
the other, and then the other 2 are, I think one is a rye. And then, but I think they have 4 mash bills that they use. From what I've seen.
They also, I think they are also making the Sazerac rye, which is Buffalo Trace as well. They had so many brands. I have a page about Buffalo Trace on my website, and I finished stating there were around 20, and it was a few years ago, 25 or 23 different brands. And then you don't know automatically, if you don't watch the small letters, that it is Buffalo Trace all the time. So it's something that Middleton does as well. The Irish and the US does a lot this. So sometimes you're confused with the brands. You don't know which is the parent company and the distiller. But if it's good, it's good at the end of the day.
Jason confirmed. Buffalo Trace. 2 mash bills for bourbon. Yeah, I think the other 2 are
we got some nerds in the chat who knows their bourbons better than us and me.
Well, I knew that. I said it was 2.
You said 4.
No, they've got 4 mash bills. 2 are bourbon, and then the other 2 are not.
Okay.
One's a wheated and one's a rye.
Good for you. I wouldn't be able to say that. That's when I'm going to go live with Jason C. He's going to tell me everything about it.
That'd be cool.
So, Blenters have rye. I think they have rye. Yeah, that's right, Guillaume. They know how to do killer bourbons. Yeah, but Heaven Hill does as well. And who else? I don't have much.
Jack Daniels
on the table. Yeah, Jack Daniels and Woodford Reserve and who else?
MGP.
MGP, yeah, absolutely. Even for Canadian companies, I love Whistle Pig. Whistle Pig.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I was at the Whisky show. The best thing I tried at the Whisky show.
The 10?
And no, above honestly above everything else, all the whiskey that I tried, everything else, Whistle Pig. The best thing was their aged maple syrup.
Ah, no.
It was so good. Honestly, it was
honestly,
brilliant.
I'm gonna surprise you about the German stand I went to try this. Sleers. There's one bottle I didn't bought because I had no Sleers already, so I really wanted to use the bargain on the single malt bottles. But like I said to the brand ambassador, a French new importer, they got rid of La Maison du Whisky, which is good, but it's now cheaper. Is they did a honey and vanilla liqueur at 30%, and it is mind-blowing, my friend, mind-blowing. It is absolutely crazy. The balance of this thing, the flavors, they use honey from their area, they use milk, local good milk, as I don't know. It's something crafted, so it's a fantastic stuff. And if you do cocktails with that, oh my God, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. So it's a beautiful gift idea I have for some friends and family. I won't say more, but yeah, it's a beautiful thing they do. They also do a coffee liqueur, but it's not as fantastic as the honey and vanilla liqueur, which was one of the most beautiful things I ever tried, liqueur-wise. I was previously a fan of liqueurs, but there were too many sugar. Oh, thank you, Go Habs, bye-bye. But yeah, I think they're even better than some Scottish liqueurs. They're gonna kill me for that, but but I haven't tried all anyway. Honestly, I'm not now on much on liqueur stuff, very sugary. With my weight problems and stuff, if I have too much of these here, I'm gonna abuse them. So, not a great idea. But from time to time, I'm sure you put that in the end of your coffee or your chocolate in the morning. Well, not too early morning. Okay, no alcohol abuse, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Guillaume. Thank you again for your help and for your support, and good night. Yeah, I understand, Luna. Yes, she's not on, but it's not as sweet as it seems. It's very refined. It's very. Well, if you are at the end of a show and you are going to have something sweeter, try it. Otherwise, in the middle of the show, it's going to be too sugary. But honestly, I was expecting something more average and very sugary, and it surprised me by its subtlety, balance, finesse, and not too sugary taste. Cannot say more. Yeah, honestly, it's a stunning creation. The master distiller knows what he's doing. And also the big difference is when you have a liqueur at 30%, it's often calibrated to be, I think it's not an information, it's a guess. It's less targeting the youngsters or other audiences, less sugary, I think, than the 20 or 22% or 18, which is often ultra sugary. So, okay.
Cool. Right, I'm going to shoot off now, Greg, if that's okay.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much, Chris.
That's okay.
No problem.
And see you later, everyone. Basically, I need to go to the toilet, and you don't want to see that.
No, I understand. No problem. Cheers, Chris. Thank you for being there. Bye-bye.
I'll see you around. Catch you later, everyone.
Cheers. Okay, thank you also, Luna. Thank you so much. Thank you for your constant support and also for this very wee modest anniversary. In fact, like I said in the comment, the description, this channel was named differently earlier on, and there was mostly a compilation of videos about music, whiskey, and other things for years, honestly. But I had to relaunch it, not to lose some abilities that were proposed by YouTube. They were going to stop it. So I said, people ask for videos about whiskey. I'm not very confident on that, but I'm going to try and see what's going on. Even with no editing, it's not my thing. And then it's already 1 year. So I'm happy to have a few followers, but very faithful and very supportive. So thank you so much, guys. Love you. Okay, I don't know if there's any people left for a second giveaway, maybe, but if it's only if everybody's leaving, what can I do? So yeah, tell me if you're still gonna follow a bit, or well, should I stop it now? I don't know. Thank you, Luna, again. Oh, Whiskey Jason's still here. Haha. I'm gonna try to let me check. I'm gonna still, I don't know how many people are watching because I had to remove YouTube to get a better connection. So I'm gonna speak a bit about the second set of samples I think could be interesting to offer. And these three samples correspond very simply to two of my latest videos. So one is this Old Bar 12 years old Scotch blended whiskey, and the heart of it is Cragganmore. For those who like blended whiskies, it's a very good one. And the two other bottles are the one sample price. I don't know. Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't get it. And the two others are the two that were, oh, thank you, Jason, are the two that were in the live with New Drum Drinker and Spirits People on my side to guess. So one was a whiskey and a fantastic sherried whiskey. Even if it's the core range, the Cavalan Sherry Oak matured at 46%, for me is very, very good. Rated 94 out of 100. And like I said, beats a lot of Macallans, in my opinion. And then I did a tricky thing, I know, because it was about comparing tannins that come from the wine and tannins that come from the wood. And the Cavalan Sherry Oak matured, it's basically a fortified wine. While this, I proposed them blind something that was not a whiskey, and I apologize for that. Let me remove that so you see better. And I proposed them an Armagnac, 23 years old Armagnac, cast strength at 48% ABV from Darros and from a particular domain, estate, which is Domaine de Bertruc, 1990 vintage. So yeah, the Old Bar, this Armagnac, and the Cavalan are available in samples. If you can answer the question, 3 people, good. I hope others will come into the chat so we can maybe have a wider choice for the giveaway, if people are interested. And then if people want something with peat, I can switch from one of those. Add, we'll see. With this fantastic Lecheg single malt Scotch whiskey from the single malts of Scotland range of Elixir distillers. And it's not the one you saw in Roy Aquavite video. It's another batch, another cask. This one is bourbon only, and it's absolutely fantastic. For me, it's like I said, but I didn't wrote it yet. I didn't do the written review yet. It's like a mini Port Ellen for me. It's so good as that. And this one is distilled in 2004. Cask 10,029 and bottled in 2017 at 56.6 ABV. For this one, I have a question, which will be, I hope you've been watching this video. What was my whiskey of the year 2019? It's a whiskey that I mentioned in several videos, in a live as well. I didn't have the bottle, but I managed to get me a sample of it. So I'm going to revisit it for a better review. And it's a distillery, to help you guys, that was mentioned in the chat today. And it's a distillery that's one of the very favorite of a YouTuber that was quoted in the last hour here in the live. So that might also help. Okay, no problem. Then I will say something else. It's a distillery that, what can I say to help you? In theory, if we were applying the logic. Oh, hi, David. Thank you very much. It's a distillery which is, in theory, if we look at the final product, that shouldn't be classified in the area where it is classified in Scotland. That should be classified in the area where the bottles are filled. So this is a huge clue if you know your Scotch. So this is basically a distillery that is located in two different classified areas of Scotch whiskey. This is the biggest clue I can give you guys. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, my God. You're right, Jimmy, but it's me who mistake. I must be tired. And with all these technical issues, I'm thinking of several things at a time. You're right. It's not the one I chose, but you're right on the question, Jimmy. So you will win. No, I didn't mean Glasgow, but just after the line, the road that crosses the. Oh, my English is so bad. Yeah, I meant Glengoyne, but in fact it was Deanston. It's stupid. So yeah, it was the Deanston 97 Palo Cortado finish, which was my whiskey of the year last year. But when I explained the thing, which is this road line that is the limit of the lowlands and the highlands, I thought Deanston, but I meant Glengoyne. In fact, I mistake. So honestly, and you're right, Whiskey Jason, a lot of distillers fill their bottles in Glasgow. And what is weird is that, for instance, Kulila, which is a very nice Isla single malt, almost doesn't do nothing in Isla. I guess maybe with the recent extension, even if it's rather visitor center extension, they might have a warehouse with some very special casks. I don't know. But yeah, for many, it's that. Jimmy, just tell me where you're located. I'm very afraid you could be in the US, so I won't be able to ship the samples to you. So I don't know. Can you tell me, please, where are you located? And then write me at gs at gregswhiskeyguide.com, please. So you get, let me write down Jimmy Jazz first for the second set. Oh, damn, in the US. So do you have an opportunity to see someone in Europe to bring you the samples, or I don't know what to say. Oh, fantastic. So March 13. Oh, I hope they will come on time. It's a bit quick, and the postal services are not always good. Okay, so I have to contact Roy very quickly and to send him the samples, and I will add some for him as well. Okay, let's do that. And I'll send them very quickly. Okay. So I noted down, Jimmy, that I will send them to Aquavite, to Roy, and then he will give it to you. Do you fancy the pitted one as well? I don't know what's your thing. Are you into blends? Oh, Toby, yeah, Toby. I already have the Toby's address, so might be Toby. You mean Whiskey Shared? We agree with that. Don't remember the last name, but it must be Whiskey Shared. I could send them easily to Toby. Just confirm me we're talking about Whiskey Shared. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'll get in touch with him because I'm not in direct contact with Roy already. Okay, we'll do that. So yeah, do you fancy? Are you interested in those three? The Grand Old Power 12 years old Scotch blended whiskey, the Armagnac 23 years old, the Cavalan. Or do you want me to switch one of these with the Lecheg, or do you want the Lecheg as a bonus, as you wish? And or the Infinity bottle, I don't know. Just tell me what you like of those for today, because we're not many now, and you have the full choice of 3 or 4 samples. Let me know when you can. Okay, so yeah, I understand. I'll go for the second set. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know. Okay, thank you guys. I don't know how many people yet are watching, or if someone wants to come for the last 10 minutes or last quarter and say hello. For instance. And congrats to, once again, Multi-Mission from Belgium and Jimmy Jazz from the US for winning the 2 set of samples tonight. Well done, guys. No, I'm not going. It's not for me the question, I know, but unfortunately, I'm not going to. Thank you, Jason. I'm not going to the UK for the following months. I had too many things to solve here, and that have some cost. So I'm gonna pull down any travel project. Unfortunately, for now, we'll see that maybe in the autumn. Oh, there's some meetings there. That's cool, between the different people here. I wish I could visit Whisky Fair Limburg, but I should have some cases with lots of money in it for that. And other than that, I hope to be receiving some of you guys this year. And to finish it up, if there's no other guests coming in, for instance, let me announce you again. I will do this month a live with Whisky Novice, Jim, about Irish whiskies, because it's Irish month. So they will have things from me and from him to share during our live. I will also go with 2 different Jasons live soon. The first one will be with probably very soon with Jason C, where we will try some Wellers and some other things. Again, provided by Guillaume, mostly, G to the M. Some high-end stuff from the United States, Kentucky mainly. And I will also do, with the other Whiskey Jason here, a live, maybe later on April, May, I don't know, about German whiskies, as I acquired 3 bottles. Maybe, oh yeah, I will receive some samples as well, I've been told, for a full review, not of all the things they do, Slears, but many things. And also, I'm going to give you a clue. They agreed for a big giveaway from them for the chat with a question as well. So stay tuned. And then have one that was delayed with Canada, with a very special guest. Actually, I have 2 projects, and I have the agreement for the 2, and I'm very excited by the 2. And one of these is with a distillery that I'm very, very intrigued by, and I haven't tried anything yet. Oh, you have it, Donna Pass, you have a 25 years old Armagnac. Very good. Oh, yeah, of course. Cheers. Can you tell me which brand it is? And I'm going to have mine with you, which is 23 years old. I have a 35 years old, but from another company. But this one is really, for me, really one of the best ever. Let me remove that. Yeah, this is a Darose. Again, bad image, sorry. From 1990, and you know, it's fancy written labels always. Let me get back to the comments. Sorry, tonight I haven't highlighted any comment. I hadn't thought of it or have the time to, but that doesn't mean I didn't see them and enjoy them, guys. Just a hint. I thought I was finishing with Pete, but oh, Dollar, okay. It's a famous one, but I hadn't had any. So cheers, Donner Pass, and everyone, with a French Armagnac, which was on my table. And congrats, Jimmy, for winning a sample of this. Oof. It is insane. You'll have to love those dark fruits, those damson, plums, raisins, apricots. Cheers. There's some oak, there's some tannins. Well, it's wine distilled, and distilled once, while cognac is twice. And the two areas are distant of only 300 kilometers, and there's regulations for the places where they can produce Armagnac and cognac, and they come from only two varieties, I think. Unier Blanc, which is grape variety, Unier Blanc and Folle Blanche. Oh, so do you enjoy it, Donapas? Yeah, Armagnac can be terrific, and prices of Armagnac, like I said during my live with Johnny, Spirits People, a New Dram Drinker, I surprised them. It was supposed to be only whiskey tasting. And at the end, after a very sherried whiskey, the Cavalan, I proposed them this blind. And they were very amazed about this, and they liked it. And it was a bit weird for Anthony and Nikki. They haven't gone very used to this kind of spirit. But it was something more in depth for complexity-wise. Depth-wise, a bit more oaky, a bit more tannic, but not so much, and very fruity, very powerful in fruits and heady flowers and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to show them how you can have Jerez distilled whiskey and then French red wine distilled other spirit, and it's not so far aromatically wise. It's not so far the one from the other. It's very interesting. Actually, when you taste some high-end Armagnacs and cognacs and some very typical Speyssiders, old-style Speyssiders, Stratila, Glenfarclas, Glengrants, you are very close on the aromatic profile notes as all the Armagnacs and all cognacs. It's very difficult, 40 years old, to distinguish sometimes what is the malt and what is the whiskey, when, of course, the impact of the oak is big. So yeah, the great value, and it's, except some brands that are doing very high prices, it is still one of the best values on the market, with some rums, even if the rums have been increases a lot recently, especially the exotic Vellier and stuff. Prices are gone crazy. Yeah, precious wood once again. Like even in the bourbons, I was surprised, so many notes of rosewood, sandalwood. Very interesting. Wow. It's so beautiful. I hope you will enjoy it. Jimmy, you will tell me. I don't know if you had Armagnac before. Yeah, maybe you can tell. Yeah, and I might add something else. Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna give you a full box. I managed to get me some nice cardboard boxes, so I think I can put some. The only question always is it gonna be some leaking or not? I received some samples that were very nice, but they were nicely packaged, but they were still leaking. Same for me. I I thought it was well made, and some of them were leaking. Yeah, it's difficult. But oh, hi Trinity, hi Canada, how are you? Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. And yeah, we're going now into Northern American time. I know. Where I'm gonna almost be stopping it, but I'm happy to see you guys, and I haven't seen all of your recent videos, guys. Sorry about that, as well as other YouTubers. I've subscribed now to almost 50 channels, so it's so difficult to see everyone, and even with the notifications. You have to know I've also subscribed to around 50 different music channels because I'm a big music fan, and all this takes time, and we're not even talking about yeah, I saw you've been traveling, doing a video about your travels, and also several videos about Don Livermore at Trinity. And yeah, gonna watch them as soon as possible. And guys, yeah, Trinity, I said previously, maybe you will watch the replay if you have time, I don't know. Hey Chris, I will do several lives in the following months. Each one will be with the country theme. Germany, Ireland, and United States, and 2 times Canada. 1 time with people you know, and the other time with people you know. What I mean by that is you had them already on the channel. Don't want to say who yet, because it's not 100%. I have the agreement, but I'm a bit superstitious, and I'm very excited about some of these lives, everyone, in fact. And yeah, earlier on I showed some Irish whiskies. Let me do a short. Jameson, 12 years old, for France from 2005. There was to win in a bargain. An Oran in a sweet wine finish only for France. Cask strength. Will also to be gained. Infinity bottle, my only one. Also to win a sample. Same things I talked about in my recent videos. Old Bar Scotch blended whiskey. Woodford Reserve straight malt, for those who don't know. It's a novelty in France, and I had a chance to speak with Chris Morris. Also, we talked about Armagnac. I have a very good one. 23 years old from Darros. So this is for you guys coming in late, a bit of a recap of what we talked about. Cavalan Sherry Oak, very good value, even if it's a bit expensive here. It's the one at 40%, 46, sorry. The cask strength one, the Solist are fantastic usually, but double this price or more. We tasted 4 Roses, an old 6 years old from Chris, the last drop. And then, don't remember who, but 3 samples of US whiskies from Lunaran and G2DM. The Ambassador, 12 years old. It's an MGP, full proof. Old Forester, 1920. Russell's Reserves at 110 proof bourbon. So lots of things on the table. And we tried all this, and it was great to had interesting information from Whisky Jason and from the last drop from Chris. So yeah. So what's going on now with you, Trinity? Is there gonna be other Drinko Plinko or not? Oh, Chris, you had a 9050 Grand Old Par. Wow. Interesting. Well, I haven't had the other expressions. This one has just hit the French market, by the way. It's a brand that does exist for 1871, but it's almost the first time I see them in the French market because it's mostly a travel retail brand. But yeah, they have the 15 years old, the 18 years old, and yeah, all bottlings are on auctions. I saw them. I might be tempted sometime, but like I said earlier on, the problem in my house is the conservation of the whiskies, the cork breaking, too much heat, a third of the time of the year, so it's sometimes difficult. So yeah, you've been very lucky, and I hope it was interesting. I guess you didn't take pictures, my friend. It's very crowded, these places. We have done a pass. Yeah, sure, Donner Pass, sure. Yeah, it is interesting to have samples and to see how things go. So yeah, if there are, I know it's late and I'm gonna call it quit soon, but in case you want to pop up just for to say hello, I'm gonna put back you people, especially from the US and Canada. It is your time now, I know. I'm gonna put the link if you want to drop and come by with StreamYard. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, please send me. I'm very curious. And to see also the cap, if it's a screw cap. I had a chance to try one day at a friend the 1944 Hague, the blended whiskey, not that recent crap, but the Hague, the same shape as the dimple, which is a triangle-shaped bottle, but from 1944, which was a very rare date for Scotch whiskey, as the war was raging and there were no distilling in the distilleries of Scotland. So if you find somewhere a 1944 blended whiskey from Scotland, do your searches, but you're probably it's probably a good bottle. I mean, good, a real bottle. But if you find a single malt, especially Macallan and stuff, from 1944, you're 99.9% sure it is a fake. Just saying. Because there were no production that year in Scotland. You can find Macallan 1945, but you cannot find 1944 normally, or any other malt, single malt brand, I mean. So yeah, so these okay, 4 people watching, so it's kind of decreasing now. I think Trini and C probably went off. Last minute, do you have any question, guys, in the chat about the channel or about any whiskeys there or any? And we're gonna finish off with your questions. And yeah, the Armagnac was nice. Honestly, I enjoyed every whiskey tonight. And again, thank you so much for your samples, Chris, Luna, Guillaume. And also I have others, like I said about the US whiskeys, I have this fantastic Westland that very ironically, it's a single cask for France, but I couldn't try it. And Johnny has a bottle of it. And he sent me this for our blind tasting live a few weeks ago. Also this from Chris, I have several samples. This maybe I will finish with some pit. as Chris, you're still there, I will finish with a sample of something peated. If I have a glass that's not too tainted. No. Yeah. This will go, I think. Let me finish with some peat for the pleasure and also to give my friend Chris my first impressions of this. So again, 5 years old, highly single malt from Cat and Heads Club. So I guess it's for the subscribers, right? 59.6 for, oh yeah, peat. Well, I like peat. And we know, I think we maltmates know that young Islas can be terrific with peat. So, and like auction fight. And like Eric said in one of his recent videos, Eric Waite, that was there previously, yeah, young peated whiskies can be very, very good. While for some older, very old ones, the peat can usually decrease, but there's some surprises. But until you try some high-end stuff, 30 plus years old, Islas, you might think, yeah, the young ones are better. Yeah, always. Yeah, but try a 1984 vintage, one of the best vintages for this distillery, Kaolila, and then we'll talk again, especially from Cadenhead, 1984 Kaolila. Oh, it's as a peat gasmic, like Anthony said, as a Port Ellen or a Brora. So this is for you, my friend Chris Slanjeva, with some peated Buna. Phenols, dried herbs, very shy star anise. Yeah, some yeast because it's young. Creosote. Oh. Some tar. And some grapefruit on the background, citrus fruit. Okay, I'm gonna try it bravely. Neat. It's good, thank you, Chris. It's very good. Cheers, Jimmy. Oof. Oh my God, this reminds me a bit of the bottle is a bit on the background, hidden. Oh, thank you. And it's just very appealing that I like in young Islas. On the very end, you have the star anise, but you also have some almondy malted barley, something like marzipan that does an orgy with the with the malted barley, and oh my God, it's good. Oh, it reminds me of a Bunahaven, 7 years old, vintage 2007, cast strength Barry Burson Rudd in the retro range for France. That I have a bottle, I haven't opened it yet. Reminds me this Pit Blast, it's a bit like that. Oh, it's an orgasm in beat. Yeah, that's a nice one to finish. Very nice one to finish. Okay, I remove this as there's nobody coming in apparently. Citrus. Thank you. Not Cyprus, citrus. Citrus. Oh, you guys, they're so beautiful beat. I can do the Scottish one if you like as well. There you go. This is so Isla-esque. Eilish. Isla-ish. Yeah, maybe more water. A few drops of my personal dropper. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a good idea to finish with a beat. And you see, we had 23 years old whiskies, 12, 6, etc. And still this one is doing his job magnificently because it's cask strength, because it's heavily peated, but it doesn't mean it's bad spirit. The distillate is good and it works well with heavily peated malt. And still, if the distillate was bad, you won't have all these background notes I just described. You just have a blast of smoky peat and that's all. So this is a good one. And the distillate is good. The only thing I'm wondering, and I have to be, as always, honest with you, is except some single casks that I almost haven't got access to, have to visit a distillery or have friends who send me sample. I'm sorry, but for those two distillery, and I'm going to name them, Lecheg and Bunnahabhain, for me, they're almost, it's an opinion, almost never better served than in indie bottlings. I found so much more interesting than the core range ones. I'm sorry, and I wouldn't have said that in the past for some, but for the 10 last years, I haven't been excited so much. The very few exceptions by the official ones compared to in the indie bottling ones. And for Bunnahabhain, it's absolutely obvious. I have 4 examples home. 7 years old. What's the second one? 22 years old, 41 years old, 8 years old. And they all beat like hell the official ones. Okay, it's not always a good idea to compare them. They are single cask or small batches compared to bigger batches. But for me, I think they're better served. And also, I'm sorry, value-wise. Because if I buy a heavily peated Torcha, which is the hard to spell Bunnahabhain non-age statement for 40, 60 euros, while I can show you an 8 years old heavily peated from Gordon MacPhail, there was not half the price, but 45 and so. So what's the point going into official ones when you get a better value in new ones? Yeah, exactly, Donabas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. This is good. Thank you, Chris. It's a treat. A bit of spices warms your palate in the end. But again, I love the complexity of this. For 5 years old. And I love the that kind of marzipanish and almondy, it's the same, almond with sugar. Kind of maybe sucre d'orge, orgeat in French. Something's playing with sugar and and almonds, crushed almonds pasta, paste, and I love this, honestly. Sorry. Oh, so you made a home blend with 2/3 of Buna, 12, and 1/3 of Ugadale. Must be interesting. I don't have Ugadale at the moment. It's one of the, probably one of the only, I will shock you guys, official ones I would go to, even if I know they have changed a lot the recipe, rather than these boring and overpriced Ardbeg Day editions, in my opinion, with where there's now another marketing trick. Do you want your company? I'm gonna be a bit tough in this one, but do you produce whiskey and you only sell 50 to 55 euros your 10 years old bottle at 46%? And yes, it's Ardbeg. Do you want to get more money? Well, propose each year a special edition with a slight change of casks, add 1% or 2 ABV, and add 40 to 50 euros for the price. And there you have it. And I say no. Are they all bad, these Ardbeg Day editions? No. There's some quite nice. But will I put 100 euros in there where I can put 100 euros in that one, the Lecheg 13, that will fetch 96 out of 100 at least in my book? No. It's my choice, my opinion. I had bad experiences down a pass with a 10 years old. I had to give back to the shop 2 different bottles of different batches. There were, every time they had a problem with the cask, some kind of moisture that was degrading the cask, and there were some awful wet wood note in it. I gave them to assess in the laboratory. They said, yeah, it's ruined. You're right, we're going to change it for something else. One time I said, okay, give me another bottle of Ardbeg 10. And the other time I said, okay, I don't want Ardbeg. I want another brand. Give me a Colila. There's more consistency in there. So that's why I decided never to buy Ardbeg 10 again. I might be wrong. I've been put off. I might wait for several years or wait for a good surprise. But for now, I don't want to buy the 10. But then I have 3 Ardbegs home. There's one I'm not sure to open. I would like to swap it with something else. Not resell, but swap it. And there's 2 others that are fantastic, and I'm so happy to have them. One of them is a gift, and one of them is a purchase. I'm talking about Almost There. It's a rare series, cast strength 9 years old, and I'm talking about the AR7, which is an Elixir Distillers Elements of Islay. And these are fantastic whiskies. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the other one, which is an official one, but this is for now. Okay, guys, in the chat, talking about tasting opportunities. You know what, Chris? I know I have to assess it, but I'm gonna drop me a bit more. Or no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have me some Lecheg, because you saw the bottle, and if it's on the table, it has to be honored, I guess. And it's peated, probably a bit less. 13 years old, 56.6. There you go. But it's so good. So good. I don't have any comments I don't know if it's freezing or if is still one watching, four watching. I don't know. So yeah, Lechik, 13 years old, and if you had it blind, I'm sure some of you, yeah, but as I had this one, maybe I'll try. This is more settled. This is more calm, of course. The tempest is over. Whiskey Jason, what's this price? Here you have to add 25 to 30 euros to that. Nonsense. Stop it. There's only one I regret not to have bought. It was the Irignan Beast. This one was really, really great. Greatly balanced. Okay, let's go for this Lecheg, 13 years old, single malts, the single malts of Scotland. Because single malts of Scotland is another brand from Belgium, I think. Yeah, cheers, Jimmy, don't worry. Oh, subscriber 10, that deserves something extra. Fantastic. I will keep you posted through Toby, don't worry, to send you samples, and congrats again. Thank you. Bye-bye. How can people taste whiskey with earphones, headphones? Okay, I'm gonna finish the glass while talking to you, and then yeah, I know, Jason. I said the single malts of Scotland, but yeah, I talked about the other brand, which is the squarish, rounded but a bit squarish, dumpy bottles. I think from Belgium. Yeah, Whiskey Exchange, Sukinder, and Raj are under this, of course. Also, Oliver Chilton, which is the main cask selector. I love what they do, the Element of Islay range. This is very good. Yeah, and I recently highlighted the Peat and Sherry, the Whiskey Exchange 2020 edition. I bought one because it was much cheaper than the previous one for France that I missed, but I had a sample of it and I prefer the French edition, but it's gone. I think it was older, the French edition was older, but the Whiskey Exchange anniversary release was affordable, and I was very afraid it would be sold out soon, so I bought me one. It's beautiful. It's not as beautiful as the French edition, but it's beautiful. I like it. And honestly, watch my video about Peat and Sherry. I really like this combination when it's well done. And yeah, Ben Romach, 2008 cask strength was great. Oh no, there was one for Germany. I didn't know. Next time you have one saved for me, and we'll see. I will send you money. Oh my God, there's so many good things around. You cannot have them all, right? Cheers with Lecheg, Whiskey Jason, and everyone. quite the same experience almost with the Buna, but more depth, more complexity, more balance. But okay, the smoke, the peat, the smoke from the peat is more ashy. It's an island, but it sounds more continental than the Isla peat, in my opinion. I think I could probably, I could probably recognize the Lecheg. Not sure, but possible I could recognize a Lecheg from a Buna in a blind tasting. But I might be wrong. Blind tasting are so interesting and confusing sometimes. Oh, I love this one. Frankly, it's what I call like Chris's Buna. Where is it? This is. Let me show you the two, so there's no jealous. These two are what I call a case of 6. You know the cases for the shops? They come by 6 or 9 or 12 bottles. When it's as good as that, I say to myself, because I never did that, it's a case of 6. Give me a case of 6. But then again, it's probably not a good service to do to me, as in my flat, like I said, temperature can go high, and corks breaks every year in my collection. And I had two broken today to fix, filter and put all the bits out and refill the bottle carefully and slowly, not too much rush out the spirit. So I got this problem every year. Even if I do this thing I recommend to you guys, if you want to have more duration of your corks, is to do that every 6 months for an opened bottle. It's to swirl this, and you do a full turn during a few seconds, and then you put it on the right side. So it helps the cork to moisture a bit, enough to keep it going for another 6 months or a year, but not more, to not cause a degradation to it, in theory. And for the closed bottles, you just do like this every 6 months if you have temperature problem like me, and up. And this way you see also if the cork leaks. And the problem with my Irish, that I didn't do that. Otherwise I would have seen what I said before, and which is really a pity with this gifted bottle, wonderful 24 years old Bushmills. Like I said, I was offered it 5 years ago. It was this level. I recently checked it, and the level was gone there, almost there. I was shocked, because it's a beautiful bottle, and it's 42% ABV, 42.2 only, and very subtle. It still has some taste, but it has lost some of its magnificence. So I put the, I didn't gas it, but I put the air off with another process, and then I put up another replacement cork, and I put some parafilm and another tape on it, but not electric tape that I use for samples, because the samples are often opened quite quickly. These kind of things, you might not open them often. So it might affect the taste in long term if it's electric tape. Right. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it quick now and say bye-bye. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being so supportive. For the 2 people who want the samples, I'm going to take care of it, and you will get them as soon as possible. And for the others, thank you so much for your samples. And for the others, again, who haven't given samples but are supportive, thank you again. And I wish you a nice bonne nuit, good night, and see you very soon. And yeah, take care, guys. And this is just for Chris, the last drop. Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.